You guys think we're ready to start? Yeah. What do you guys think we're ready to start?
Yeah, I think we are.
Music is off. Mic is playing. I guess I'm gonna turn off the lights. It's a big production here. We have a very high quality production value. All right, guys, we're starting. Wild round of applause. Wild round of applause.
Stop!
Good evening.
Oh, they're sorry.
Yeah, come on in. Come on in, you're here already.
You want us to?
Wild round of applause.
Oh, okay.
Good evening, and welcome to the Mocking Bucket Company, Moscow Improv Theater. We improvise. You are just in time. You have missed nothing. We are so delighted to have you here.
We could screw up the entrance again for
Yeah,
that if you
you wanna
want.
do it?
Yeah.
All right.
Spoiler, I'm not actually going to get injured.
Okay, ready? Okay. Wild round of applause.
You okay?
Beautiful. So we are the Mocking Bucket Company. This is the Moscow Improv Theater. We do all sorts of shows. None of them do we have any idea what we're doing. Thank you for that little laugh. Or put another way, what we do is unscripted. It is improvised. We make it up. And for most of our shows, we collaborate with our audiences to co-create what we're making up. We ask you for suggestions, titles, objects, kitchen appliances, you know, the typical things that you might see on a show like Whose Line Is It Anyway? But tonight, the show we're doing is even better than that because we are basing the entire show on you, your lives. That's right. Some of you are going to come up here, we're going to sit and talk to you, hear about you, and then everything we do is going to be inspired by you. Now, if you're sitting in your chair going like, oh wait, I just forgot the babysitter didn't show up, I have to leave. Don't worry, because we've already talked to a couple of willing collaborators of ours who have agreed to come up here, so if you did not agree to do that, you are not going to be unceremoniously pulled up here. It's okay. Sweetheart, I just realized I don't have a bottle of water. Would you be willing to do that? So
I would be so
Oh,
happy to do that.
It's all together. We all work together to make the show happen.
We all call each other sweetheart.
Yeah.
Babe.
Honey, love. Also the illustrious artistic director of the theater, sweetheart. We'll give him a wild round of applause because that's So that's how the show is going to do. You will see how that magically comes together in just a moment. But before we go on, we do have to warm up our improvisers. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Burns, the artistic director. He also bakes the cookies and cleans the
Oh,
bathrooms.
no. I didn't say.
No, he didn't. All right. So to warm up our improvisers, to get them ready to receive your lives, be inspired by them, and turn them into theatrical magic, we need to give them a chance to warm up, as I say. And that means they have to think quickly, be willing to fail good-naturedly, and compete with each other for the limelight. We have a game that can do all of those things. So it's called Category By. Here's how it works. You will shout out a category. Our improvisers will name things in that category. When they make a mistake, you will yell loudly and strongly, firmly, bye, and that improviser will be eliminated until there is one left. So, what is a mistake, you might ask? A mistake is saying something that is not in the category, pausing too long before you say anything at all, or saying something that someone else just said. So they will also have to exercise and warm up their listening and paying attention muscles. What is a category that... Welcome, you're just in time! What is a category that we might give them to name things in?
State capitals.
State capitals, thank you very much.
Montgomery.
Mount Pillier.
Yeah.
Albany.
Mm-hmm.
See, they are improvisers. They will stay on the stage, playing the limelight if you do not yell by. Could I have another category, please?
Star Trek.
Star Trek. Things to do with Star Trek.
Captain Kirk. It's a TV show. The Store.
Spock.
Stuff on a ship.
Bye. That's right. Now you got it. All right. Could I have another category, please?
1940s movies.
I heard cheese. I believe cheese.
Pepper Jack. Camembert.
Swiss.
Cheddar Jack.
American.
Cheddar.
Spicy cheddar. Very nice. Very nice. See, we're also warming you up to not be afraid to speak back to us, to yell things out. It's all a subversive little ploy. And for the winner, a category, please. I heard something over here a minute ago.
1940s movies.
1940s
Okay.
movies. 1940s movies. A half a century before you're born.
Singing in the Rain.
Rear Window.
I've got nothing else.
That's a movie.
All right. Okie doke. Well, that was the toughest thing we're going to put you through. Now it's all about everybody collaborating together to make each other look good. I am going to call up some wonderful interview questions, and our first guest, please welcome Casey Wyman. Have a seat. Oh, and you know what, Michael?
Yeah.
I'm really not very smart. We need two of us.
Yeah, I can do that. No, I'll just keep going out.
I don't have to send you. I can send another improviser. Hi.
Hi.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Thanks for agreeing to do this. What made you want to do this? Why did you come out tonight to join us?
We're on a double date and just looking for something to do.
A double date.
Mhm.
Looking for something to do. That's great. How long have you guys known each other?
10 years maybe? Ish?
10 years.
Ish, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Um,
And you're welcome. You're welcome.
What do you think is the most important quality, or an important quality in a friend? What makes a good friend?
Fun.
Fun. Yeah, and how would you define fun, or what's fun for you?
Being willing to go out and do stuff like this.
Then we hope you feel that way 2 hours from now.
Yeah.
Did you have good friends when you were small, when you were a kid? Did you have
More or
people you
less,
think were
yeah.
your friends? What were some of the things that you and your friends did when you were a kid?
Sleepovers, ride bikes, watch TV, things like that.
Yeah. Did you grow up around here?
No, I grew up in Vermont.
In Vermont.
Mhm.
So what was like, was it like you were kids, you were like free range kids where you would go out?
Yeah, I grew up in a small town and I'm an only child, so I just had all the neighborhood kids to hang out with.
Was there like a specific game you played or an activity you would do?
Hide and seek was a big one. We'd do scavenger hunts, like we'd hide clues and stuff. Kind of nerdy, I guess. Atari.
That's cool. You would go on a scavenger hunt and you'd hide clues and things? Did you ever get in trouble?
No, it was really boring. Or, no, seriously.
Yeah. Did you have here's a sort of standard question. What did you want to be when you grew up?
I still don't know what I want to do. Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just tried out different things?
Mm-hmm.
Did you have like a favorite, did you read?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say so. I like the library was like a happy place for me because it was right in town and I could go and hang out there. So yeah, when I was a kid.
Do you remember what your childhood bedroom looked like?
Same as it does now.
Really?
My parents are still there.
Could you show me?
Oh my god.
Do you mind? Like, come on, come over with me. So like, if this is the space, like where's the door? Or where, I mean, put the door
This is
over
really
here.
gonna be weird, because
Yeah.
I grew up in a 200-year-old house, so there's actually 2 doors.
Oh, yeah.
So there's one there and one there.
Okay.
And it's a long, narrow room with a door on each side.
Oh, cool.
You have to go through it to get to the living room.
You had to go through your bedroom to get to the living room?
I didn't have ton privacy.
Wow, okay.
Oh, sorry, don't mind me, I'm just on my way
Yeah,
to television.
Okay. Wow. Okay, so show me around.
So sometimes the bed was over there along that wall. My little TV and Nintendo were right there, and the windows go over there.
Sorry, I'm just gonna get something from my room.
Kitchen,
right back.
that's the kitchen.
Okay, kitchen and
Yeah.
living room.
Kitchen, living room.
Wow. Okay, so your TV's here. Oh, do you have anything on the walls?
I had every single square inch of wall and ceiling
I'm so
covered with
sorry.
posters and like stuff. Yeah,
But,
absolutely.
so as we're standing here and you're thinking about your room, what age? What just
I
happened?
had a big Bart Simpson poster on my ceiling.
A Simpson poster on your
Bart
ceiling?
Simpson, yeah. I was a
Wow.
big nerd. Yeah.
Oh, I love this so much. So when you're imagining this, what age are you right now?
12, 13.
Sorry, I just.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Totally. That's fantastic. Okay, so you're 12, you're 13. So Bart Simpson's on the wall over here.
And a lot of comic strips that I would cut out of the Sunday paper.
Is the bed base?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you're playing hide and seek?
I'm winning.
Slowly, one Mississippi.
Oh, I think he's.
Oh, he said-
he said
No,
it's
we don't have
home
home base.
You don't have home base?
No.
Oh, you just get. You just
I
get
found you!
Thanks.
Sorry. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's nice to know your room. Tell me about your mom. Oh, sorry.
Isn't Bart so dreamy? Sometimes I just think he couldn't get yellower. But then I look up again and he's yellower. Oh my god, I know. Look at his hair.
Wow.
Oh my god, it's so cute. So stringy. Gosh. My mom says I spend too much time in here looking at Bart. Well, how could you spend too much time? I mean, I know. I know. Like, I can't get enough of him. He's the top male in the whole galaxy, probably.
Yeah.
I can't imagine anything better than him.
Definitely in all of Vermont.
All over Vermont.
Yeah.
Bart looks down at us.
I
Likes
mean,
us too.
I like to think that he does.
Which one do you think he likes more?
What, of you and me?
Yeah,
It's
I'm
my
just-
room.
Well, I know, but do you think that
Freeze for a second. Who would this have been? Did you have
My friend Gretchen.
your friend Gretchen? And tell us a little bit about Gretchen.
Oh my god. She drank Jolt Cola and ate candy like it was going out of style, and it was like bananas. Yeah, she was crazy.
Continue.
Gretchen, just
Yeah.
because you like Butterfingers like Bart does, doesn't mean that he likes you better than he likes me.
Well, okay, the wrapper is yellow and Bart is yellow, and I just think he might really
Well,
appreciate that.
I don't think you understand how much time Bart and I spend together.
Oh, what do you do with Bart together?
Well, I sit here and I talk to him and I look at him, and then sometimes I climb up on the bed and I kiss him. But then sometimes my mom comes in from the kitchen to the dining room and she sees me.
Well, she better, because you're stealing my man.
Okay, freeze. I'm guessing this was probably not literally the conversation
Not
you'd have. What might you have been actually talking about or doing together? That you're willing to share. You don't have to.
Listening to the radio. We like New Kids on the Block.
You like New Kids on the Block?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
We played badminton out in the yard.
Like admin.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think they're going to be number one today. So when he starts to count down, I'm going to press record.
Okay, all right, I'm ready.
What if I miss it though? Oh God, I'm so so nervous.
It's okay. We'll just try again when it comes on.
Okay.
It's,
Oh,
so
woe
nervous.
is to me to haunt a 200-year-old home.
Did you hear something?
What doth the children worship? Is it a picture of one of our blessed founding fathers? Nay, not George Washington. Nay, not Benjamin Franklin or Jefferson, but Simpson Bartholomew, two-dimensional demon of youth.
Is something wrong with the antenna? I don't know. It sounds really weird, right?
I think I need to lay off the butterfingers.
Gretchen, yeah.
That was weird. that was
All right. Well, I'm gonna get ready.
Okay.
How do I reach them? How do I show them how they wasted their lives?
I'm gonna miss the song. This radio's all messed up.
Okay, scary ghost man, can you wait like a second?
You've been listening to me this whole time and heeding nothing!
Well, our song is about to come on, and we're trying to.
Okay, freeze. So, Gretchen just said, "Hey, scary ghost man," and you nodded. What's that about?
That would totally be how she responded.
She was like in tune with the ghost.
She just wasn't afraid of
She
anything.
wasn't afraid of anything. Excellent. Do you believe in ghosts? Was the house haunted?
No,
No,
not that I know of.
unfortunately.
No.
Have you had an experience? Oh, okay. Go away. Okay, tell us about that.
Oh my god.
Are you willing?
Yeah, I was like the worst person to volunteer for this.
We don't think that.
No.
We're having a good time, right?
Okay.
Yeah, it's great.
So I used to work at a summer camp in Vermont when I was a teenager, and there was an old farmhouse that had been part of the property, and there was a ghost in it. And one night, 3 of us together were walking across the lawn, and in a room that was locked off because it was a storage room, there was actually a glowing figure in the window, and all 3 of us saw what it was and freaked the hell out and ran and hid in another building for the night and stuff. But yeah, so that was my ghost story.
Did you do any research about the ghost? Or did you think about
Other
the ghost?
people in the years have seen her in other places around the house. It's an old woman wearing like a farmer woman dress, and she's always looking out over the lake. Like maybe somebody didn't come back from the lake. Wow. Over different windows. They usually see her by a window.
I would love to. Yeah, go ahead.
What? What?
Nothing.
It's because they're dead and glowing, isn't it?
I was just trying to sneak up on you.
Well, I'm a ghost, okay? It's very hard to sneak up on a ghost. I'm everywhere and nowhere in corporeal form.
No, they dared me to do it, so I said I could. We were just wondering what it is you're looking for out there.
You see that lake?
Yeah, of course, we all know the lake.
Right, but do you see the lake? Do you see it?
Yeah, there's the canoes, the rowboats, the dock, the buoy. What do you see?
I see someone who made me a promise many years ago who has yet to fulfill that promise.
Were you a counselor here? Was it director?
Yes and yes!
Oh my God, it was Director Mike, wasn't it?
Yes.
He promised you a summer bonus and he didn't give you one, did he?
I have been waiting in this cabin for I don't know how many
The
years!
same thing happened to us.
Listen, you've got 2 options here.
Yeah?
You can let go of that promise of a summer bonus. You can let go of it and live your life and live your afterlife and go forth. Or you can join me. And together, collectively, we can get that summer bonus alive or dead.
Yes! We will get revenge on Director Mike.
Yes.
When you say alive or dead, do you mean us or him?
Ooh. Wow, well, I'm already
no, I mean, me and the other council.
Right,
This
no,
is an
yeah,
important
yeah.
detail. They're going to want to know.
Right. Ooh, boy. How comfortable are you with being tied to one single place for the rest of eternity?
Ooh, I don't know. I was supposed to go to college next year. Well, what if we set up Director Mike
Right.
for you
Okay.
to scare him, okay? And you could do one of those like ghostly lessons, like, you know, Scrooge, you know, and he wakes up a different man and hands out summer bonuses like they're candy.
Oh, give it a shot.
Yes!
Usually there's like 4 ghosts involved with that. One of them's like, you'll be visited by 3 others. They introduce each other. It's all very...
Could you play all the roles?
I can play all the ghosts.
All right, this is a great plan. Thank you so much. And then if we're successful, does that mean you are free to go into the beyond?
I don't know how it works. No one came and like, oh, I just want this.
Okay.
I just want the bonus.
All right, we got you. We'll see what happens.
All right.
Oh, you have to stay here. I thought, okay, all right. I'll catch you later.
So something moved you from Vermont to here? Are you here now, or you just?
Yep.
Yeah.
I went to college in Western New York, and then I moved to Connecticut, and I met that guy, and then we moved up here.
Hello. Who's that?
That's my husband, Jim.
Jim. How did you meet?
At a fair type of thing called Oyster Fest.
Oyster Fest.
Yeah. There's not actually any oysters, but
There were
it's
no
called
oysters at Oyster
Not that I'm
Fest.
aware of. I don't remember any.
Okay.
Yeah,
No
I-
oysters at Oyster Fest. What is an Oyster Fest?
Lobster bisque was what I was in for. It was in coastal Connecticut.
Sure.
Yeah.
In Maine.
Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Guys, listen. I have bad news.
What?
There aren't actually oysters at the Oyster Fest, and we look like idiots in these costumes.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
All the effort into sewing it for what? Nothing? We can't even come in dressed as an oyster?
Apparently not. I mean, if we want to go in, we have to pay like everybody else. And that's, you know, I'm not paying to go in. Not after all the work we put in here.
Right.
I mean, I have this pearl ready to go, and I don't get to do my big show.
I've been.
What are you
Oh,
saying?
you guys are so stupid. You should have worn a lobster costume.
It's an Oyster Fest!
Didn't you like read about it before you came here?
We didn't think there was that much to read about an Oyster Fest.
It's known for the lobster bisque, dumbass.
Okay, we're not from around here, but why do they call it Oyster Fest instead of Lobster Fest?
To keep the dummies out.
That's us. Alright. Enjoy your lobster.
Well, sometimes we play a little guessing game.
Okay.
Do we want to play a guessing game about how they met? Would we be up for that? All right. So we know you were at Oyster Fest when you met.
Mhm.
I think that maybe is all we need, all we're going to ask. Thank you. So Mike is bringing you this lovely little bell.
Okay.
When I'm going to ask you, well, let me ask you this. Who would you like to play you in this scene? You can just point.
Far left with the curly hair that I already did.
So this is Maria. This is already played the dummy lobster.
Yeah.
Lobster girl. Okay. So you will be Casey in this scene. And then who would you like to play Jim? Is that what you said?
Oh,
Is
boy.
it Jim?
Far right. Yep, you
All right. And it's Jim? Is that right? Jim. Okay. Now, when they get something right, which is how it went on your first meeting, you're just going to ring the bell.
Okay.
So go ahead and try that. Beautifully done. If they get something wrong, you're just going to make a little buzzer sound. So
Yep.
it'll go, Just like that. And if they get it wrong, they'll try it again until they get it right. And when they get it right, you'll ring them out. Okay. I just want to make sure that we have the right context. So you did not know each other. You met at the Oyster Fest. It's sort of an outside fair kind of thing. Okay. So here we go.
Can I have one large bisque, please?
Hi, I want a refund. I haven't seen.
So we'll do one operation.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want a refund. I haven't seen any oysters. I'm having a great time, and I don't care that there's no mollusks.
You seem very open-minded.
I guess I really don't care what's what as long as I get something to eat for what I paid for.
Yeah, that makes sense. You should try this bisque.
Oh.
I mean, you should get your own.
Oh. Bisque is such a weird word.
Yeah.
Hang one.
Just a little one.
Yeah. Just a little one.
Yeah, it is really weird if you don't speak French.
Do you speak French?
No, actually don't.
Yeah, I don't really go in for the hoity-toity stuff. I'm more down to earth.
Yeah, I guess when it comes down to it, like, I like lobster, but I don't really even know how to, eat it like properly unless it's all bisqued up like that. I like some hoity-toity stuff, but once in a while.
Wow. I might feel a little open-minded if you want to hoit and toit sometime.
I can see a future of hoiting and toiting with you.
Well, they have the ride section open with the spinning bisque cups. But maybe we could take a walk down the Bisqueway and just enjoy each other's company.
Okay, that sounds great. No.
No, huh?
No, I mean, you're cute, but we just met. You're not that cute. I'm just kidding. I like you. No, sorry, that was mean.
That's all right. I like it a little mean.
I'm just not ready for the Bisqueway, I think. I do want to go on the Bisqueway.
Okay. No biscuit.
Well,
I'm feeling a little confused.
well, maybe we could walk near each other, but we don't have to hold hands.
Okay, I like that idea.
Okay. It's a lot of bisque.
All right, that's everything. Well, Casey, how long have you been married?
19 years?
19 years.
Yeah.
That's a good, young, long time. And you decided to come out today, and you've got your wonderful friends. I could talk to you. I feel like we barely scratched the surface. I could talk to you forever, and I think maybe I should let you do what you came for, which is sit and enjoy a show. And
Well, thank
be
you.
an audience member. Thank you so much for coming. You're welcome. Anything you feel like you need to edit or add to, or
There were certain things.
We got together after Oyster Fest. Like he said, come to a thing. I went to a thing 3 days later, and then we kind of never stopped.
There was a.
No biscuit.
There was
No
a.
biscuit.
No, you're fine. She dared me to go
I dared her to go skydiving.
And I said,
thinking
I'll
I
only
was-
go if
The new girl
goes, thinking, I'm not gonna have to go.
Ah.
And I didn't have to go because Twin Towers got me.
Yeah, I was right before that. So that's our story. Yep.
We could have improvised with all of that.
Yeah.
I made Casey sit down. Well, I'm glad that the story has a happier ending than a beginning.
Yep.
But thank you for being here. There, Fam, you want to come up and talk to me?
Sure.
Let's hear it. Adari. I said that right, yes? Adari. And you got a seltzer. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah. So you didn't have to interrupt. And again,
Michael Burns.
Michael Burns again.
I've been making him walk a lot.
It's good for me.
Yeah.
It's good.
It is good for you, yeah. Can I tell everybody why that's sort of obnoxious of me? Or you'd rather I do?
You go ahead. It's your show.
Michael would often be sitting in this chair. He bowed out today because he just, like a week ago, had 2 weeks, but it's a better story these days.
I know.
Just yesterday. Just yesterday. Had hip replacement surgery. It's actually a good story, but just 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
So he's sitting down. I keep saying, honey, would you get up and walk over and get a drink? Hello.
Having me
That's
do
our
those calisthenics was a little bit crude.
Yeah.
You look great.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Have you ever had surgery?
Yes.
How was that? I mean, you know, we're just gonna dive in.
I mean, it was surprisingly, it was better than I thought it was going to be, because I got my tonsils out as an adult,
Oh.
as opposed to a
Yeah.
kid when you usually have it done. And so like your tonsils just get that much more vascular as you age, so there's just a lot of blood.
Oof.
Yeah. But it went very well with me. Actually, it was a case of sleep apnea that usually occurs in pediatric patients. So I'm basically an overgrown child, where I had these tonsils that were contributing to my sleep apnea, as opposed to most adults who it's due to other things. And so we decided to take my tonsils out as an adult,
Wow.
and it worked out very well.
And you.
Like I was eating scrambled eggs like by day 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you about ice cream, but it seems like scrambled eggs was the.
Yeah, I mean, I did ice cream first because it's cool, but then eventually I was like, give me the eggs,
Yeah.
you know?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Are you like an overgrown child in other ways?
I mean, yeah.
What are your favorite ways that you're childlike?
I mean, I there's a repetitive nature to, I hear my cousin snickering. I think I'm annoying to a level that I keep pecking away at certain things, that I feel like children do,
Yeah.
you know?
Sort of perseverance,
Yeah,
focus.
yeah.
Honey, it's really not necessary. Most boys have that done when they're just a couple of days old. And I think that at this point it would just be way too painful.
Well, I want to respect your beliefs. And, I am basically a kid at heart.
I know. But that's not really the problem.
There's a problem with it?
No, there's not a problem with it. It's just, I think that we would be better off if instead of just trying the same thing over and over and over again, if we just try different things, then we would have more fun.
Same thing over and over and over.
I'm a little confused. Are you going to need me for this procedure?
No, Rabbi, thank
I'm not going to pursue that. I'm questioning very much.
Your choice.
Yeah, absolutely. I take responsibility for that. Are there specific topics that you're especially interested in, or what are some of the things that are they professionally connected to what you do, or what are some of the
Oh, some of the things that I perseverate over?
Yeah.
That I'm annoying about?
Well, that you're annoying about or that are passionate about, however you want to frame
I
it.
mean, it's all very childish, so no, it has nothing to do with my professional life. I mean, it's like almost, there's like jingles that are made
Yeah,
over simply the most mundane of acts.
yeah, like,
I don't know, like bathing oneself, perhaps.
jingles about bathing, and you are obsessed with them, or you're like about like how they're stupid, or you just like them, you sing them all the time?
I wouldn't say that I'm obsessed, but once you formulate the jingle in your head, it comes out over and over and over again.
Oh, you make jingles.
Yeah.
You create the jingle.
Yeah.
Oh, well. You know I'm gonna have to ask you.
Now don't try to speak. Don't, nurse, I might need you to
Yes.
prepare a sedative.
Yes.
The good news is your tonsils are out. You shouldn't try to speak yet. But I have to level with you. You didn't really need them out. Your family was just tired of the insipid little songs, and they just asked that since it was a harmless procedure, I just give them a few days without your singing about simple day-to-day mundane tasks. Well, I can't do that with myself, and I'm a doctor.
You want us to?
Well, we owe it to the patient to sing for them if they ask.
If you want to feel my wrath,
Don't sing about my bath.
don't sing about my bath. If you want to feel my wrath, don't sing about
Don't sing about
my bath.
You know, I've come to the conclusion I shouldn't have caused incisions or contusions. This was a bit unprecedented. I'm not gonna say that word out loud.
I can't read that. Malpractice.
La la la, can't hear you.
Malpractice.
Don't hear
Malpractice.
Let the lawyers hash it out. The sedative, please.
Wow. I'm guessing you didn't have your tonsils out. Your family didn't arrange to have your tonsils out just to shut you up. That's probably.
That's an interesting method. No, but maybe my wife did.
You did say that you create your own jingles about your everyday activities.
Hmm.
I cannot not ask you to share one with us.
That's pretty unfair.
Although I did say that if I asked you something, you could decline. So
Right.
you don't
Right.
have to answer. I'm just obligated to ask.
I mean, I'm not going to sing anything,
Okay,
but I can tell you the lyrics,
please.
perhaps.
Okay, why don't you tell, you say the lyrics and sort of like what you saw, we can kind of sing it for you if you're comfortable with that.
Hmm.
If you are. If you're not, then I can go sit back down and stop.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be a play on when my mother was sort of teaching us how to bathe, and we had to pass a series of washing tests for her to like do it our own way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. And if you want to give me any of your lyrics, I'm happy to like sing them out.
Sure.
Rather than not, that's fine.
Yeah, sure.
All right. You want to help me out?
We think you're gonna need some help. There's a lot of words.
Soap your body twice.
Soap your body twice. Soap your body twice. Soap your body twice. Soap your body twice. Okay. Okay. What's going on?
Not once, but twice.
Not once, but twice. Not once, but twice. Soap your body twice.
Not
Soap
once,
your body
but
twice. Soap your body twice.
Not once, but twice.
Okay. Right. Is there anything else to that, or is it just that kind of? It's nice. It's nice as it is, but if there's anything else.
I mean, you have to clean every orifice
Okay.
thoroughly.
Okay.
Blowing of the nose, perhaps.
I'm sorry.
Blowing of the nose,
Blowing of
perhaps.
the nose, perhaps. Blowing of the nose.
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Blowing of the nose. Perhaps. Clean every orifice. Clean every orifice. Clean every orifice. Clean every orifice. Clean of perhaps. Clean every orifice.
Clean those ears. Clean those ears. Clean the ears. Clean behind the ears. Clean those ears. Clean those ears. Clean behind the ears. Clean those ears.
That.
Did I pass?
No. No, that was me.
So, Mom,
You said it wasn't therapy, but
oh,
I
yeah,
don't know.
should we turn left and not talk about Mom?
I mean, yeah.
I mean,
I think it's fine.
Your mom like taught you how to bathe and then quizzed you on it.
Yeah.
That's,
I mean, it's quite something.
it is something, right? That's dedication,
Yeah.
care.
Cleanliness was very important. Yeah.
Tell me more about Mom.
Wow. You really went there. I mean,
And we can go somewhere else if you want.
it's
Tell me
good.
about Mom. Tell me about your job.
I mean, Mom's great. Mom is the youngest of 5. She grew up in South Asia, and then was an immigrant to the country, and she followed her 4 other siblings over to the United States, and she has a bunch of first immigrant confused people like myself running around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does she? What's Mom's take on the U.S.? Does she ever talk to you about her view of the U.S.?
Oh yeah. No, just my parents in general. They are very. I mean, they came to this country for. I mean, it's the typical American dream, right? I mean, they came here because they're like, it's the opportunity, and so they've always been just very, very grateful of that fact. Despite some of the issues that were happening.
Right.
I'm sorry. Did you say great? I'm great? I carry you in my body for 9.5 months. And great is all you can do. And for the record, I did not follow my brothers and sisters here, okay? It was my idea to come to this country. And yes, we brought you to the greatest country in the world. And this is what you're doing with your life.
Okay, Freeze. How might you change this to be more mom-like?
She's defensive, but not defensive in this regard.
So
Yeah.
so maybe this is a Jewish mother. We want to. This might be my mother. So.
Well, that's very nice of you. We are very grateful and we're very proud of you. Yes, you seem confused sometimes, but you're figuring it out, right? Yeah. And what goes on between you and your therapist is nothing. Okay.
tell me about your job. If you have a
I
job. I'm assuming.
I do have a job. I'm an ER doctor.
Well, that's, that's hardly as interesting as how has being an ear doctor been over the last couple of years?
Yeah, it's been quite interesting. Yeah.
Well, thank you for your
Yeah.
service.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Washing, washing, washing,
Every
washing,
aura is
washing.
but twice, not once, but twice, not once, not twice, but twice.
Prepping the patients, prepping the patients, prepping the patients, prepping the patients.
Can I just cut in for a minute? If I hadn't taught you how to bathe, you wouldn't be saving people from COVID.
This is a sterile environment.
I just want to say, isn't it good that I taught you to wash everything twice?
Yes.
You're the one who came up with the wash everything twice?
Yes.
We sing that before every single surgery.
All the parts twice. All the parts.
But twice, not once, but twice.
Prepping
Every
the
aura,
That was good.
Yeah, I don't know
That's
that we can beat that. I think
Yeah.
maybe we have to
That's good.
stop right there. I got my kid. Thank you so much. Thank you all. We will have a second act, and we will meet more of you, and maybe all of you in some kind of popcorn way. We'll see. But right now, it is time for a break. There are cookies, and soda, and beer, and wine, and popcorn. Have at it. We'll be back in about 10. I'm thinking, I can do that, those improvisers are doing. We agree, we think you can. And if you would like to try, every Monday night we have an improv workout where you can just come and there's no commitments. You can just come and try and play and see what it feels like to improvise with people. And that is at 7 o'clock on Monday nights. We also have a whole range of classes where if you feel like I really want to get a workout and learn what's behind the scenes and exercise my muscles so that I can one day be up on the stage with all of us performing, you can do that. We have shows every Saturday night. The Mop and Bucket Improv Company is here at the Mopco doing improv of some kind, and that is always true except for the month of August, where we are polishing up some new formats and getting them all bright and shiny for the start of our fall season. We also have lots of things happening on Friday nights, including stand-up and new things at the Mop and Bucket Company and all sorts of other companies. So we'll be here throughout July doing that. And then again in September, all of those things as well. You can find, you don't have to remember any of that, just go to mopco.org, mopco.org, and you can get all of the latest updates on that. You can sign up for our mailing list. Don't go to mopco.com. Unless you want cleaning supplies, then you can, no. That's not even true, it's just a way to get you to remember it. Mopco.org. And if you are sitting out there thinking you wanted to be up here being interviewed, now is your chance to play along, because we're going to ask some open-ended questions. You can just raise your hand or say, oh, me, and answer those questions, and then we'll take the aggregate of those answers and use it as inspiration for some free-form improv. That's how we're going to do Act 2. So, is everybody ready?
Yeah.
So my first question for you is, do you have a sort of quintessential childhood memory that when you think back to your childhood or yourself as a kid, you go like, oh yeah, this is the thing I always think about when I think about my childhood, that you're willing to share? Like,
my pink stuffed rabbit I carried with me everywhere.
you had a pink stuffed rabbit that carried with you everywhere. Did it have a name?
Bunny Bunny.
Bunny Bunny. And describe Bunny Bunny for me. Like,
It was like maybe this big with big floppy ears,
Mhm.
and it wore pink striped pajamas with little bunny slippers.
Excellent. And how did you interact with Bunny Bunny, or like what was your
Oh,
like?
I cried when my mom put him in the wash, and we forgot him at church one time, and I made him turn around and go back, and we had to call the pastor and be like, hey, open the door because he's going to be alone all week. I was like 4, and that thing like literally was so threadbare because I literally carried him with me everywhere.
And do you remember what happened to Bunny Bunny?
Yeah, he's sitting on my nightstand.
Oh! Yay! Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you. Just like that. Any other thoughts about, like, when I say what's the quintessential childhood memory that comes to mind? The first childhood memory that comes to mind?
I was catching tadpoles in a stream with my friend, and then my dad gets super mad at me and was like, you can't do that ever again. I realized it was a sewer. And I was so like confused the entire time. So I was like, oh, we're just playing. Look, they're little tadpoles. Look how cute. And like he's like, don't ever go there again.
And how old were you?
I must have been maybe 6 or 7.
Wow.
Yeah. I
Oh, we can't do
was
that.
born in New York City, and I moved to Georgia and became like super like caught bugs and frogs and put them in boxes and watched them, and it's like, wow, grass, you know. Like,
And this was sewer in Georgia or New
yeah,
York?
Georgia.
So you're still sort of learning what's nature
Exactly.
and what's nice. Maybe one more quintessential childhood memory.
I spent most of it in that around X fishing.
Yeah. Oh, so tell me about fishing.
Well, I fell in a lot.
So
fell in a lot. I still do. Yes.
So you're fishing. Are you on a boat? Or are you?
Both stream fishing with my friends, and we'd be gone for all morning, all day. It would turn into, if we're not catching anything, well, how big a splash can we make? certain areas, and we come back covered from head to toe with mud, slime, worm guts, and anything else you can think of.
I love it. So, just so I'm not an avid fisherman, so are you standing in the stream fly fishing, or are you on a boat? Like, how are you?
No, we're usually standing and walking down the side of rivers and trails,
Along
deer trails, and there's no walkway or anything. You
Okay.
can make our own.
Beautiful. And when you're successful, what kind of fish are you catching?
Usually trout.
Trout. Awesome. Well, thank you all. Tell me your names. Jim. Nisha. And Ashley. Thank you. Let's hear it for Jim.
Tommy?
Yeah, Bob?
Tommy, I'm so glad you found this cave.
I've always wanted to go spelunking.
I know. Oh, and I love all the little glowing, like rocks and all the cool things we find down here. It's so, oh man. Do you still have the one you found last week?
The glowing rock?
Yeah, the one you named Sparky.
I do. Actually, I couldn't put it down. It's become adhered to my hand.
Wow.
You see how the glow is spread up my arm?
Wow. Oh, that's Sparky for you.
Yeah, that's why you might have noticed I've been keeping my hand in my pocket whenever we're in a dark room.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, wow, this is such a good cave. Oh, that's helpful.
We should go deeper.
Yeah. Ooh, I haven't been this deep in the cave before. I wonder what's down there.
It's like what nature puts under the carpet.
Yeah!
You hear that?
Yes, I did, but I didn't understand it. Like on a deep level, I did not understand it.
Rat scurry, rat scurry, rat scurry.
Did the rat just say rat scurry,
It did.
rat scurry, rat scurry?
It did. You know what's really weird is I think whatever this thing in my hand is,
Yeah.
it's translating what the animals are saying.
And this whole time, rats have just been narrating
They
this.
have.
Would you look at these two idiots?
What's in there? What's in there?
I'm trying to zero in on it.
I wish the kids would get out of the old subway tunnels.
Oh.
Okay, that wasn't my hand. That's just that old guy in the security uniform. Hi.
Hello.
Kids, you know it's not safe down here.
I did you say these were subway tunnels?
Yeah, what did you think they were?
A very, very nicely chiseled cave.
Yeah.
Well, it's an old subway tunnel and it's not safe down here. There's also the junk down here.
I should probably get this looked at.
I should probably get. Actually, I'm fine. Yeah, you should probably get that looked at.
Daddy, I have to show you something.
Okay.
Okay, look, it's, you know how people make mud pies?
Yeah.
I found a lot of mud.
Oh.
Yeah, it's right here, look at it. Can I take it home in a box?
No,
Sweetie, no. What? But it's mud pies.
I know, honey.
What?
That's
No. What,
it's not mud, sweetie.
what is it? It looks like mud. I'll just make a
No.
Why?
You know how when we eat food?
Oh, it's food?
No, not anymore. You know, Mom was going to talk to you about the gastrointestinal system, and I guess you did not get around to it.
I don't know what that is.
Okay. So it's time for us to have a talk about this, kiddo.
Okay.
No. Just when a person
Yeah.
loves a food.
Yeah.
Could you stop?
I just want to feel it.
Listen to me. Okay. when a person loves a food and they want to become one with that food, they eat it. You know, like you love Cheerios.
Yeah, like you say, you eat so much ice cream, you're gonna turn into ice cream.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly like that.
Yeah.
So when you eat it, it goes through your body.
Yeah.
And your body does a miraculous thing. It takes all the nutrients out of the food so that you can continue. That is a way of the food loving you back.
This is a lot of words.
I know, I'm sorry, kiddo. It's just, that's poop.
That's poop.
That's poop.
Why isn't it in the toilet?
Why isn't it in the toilet? That is an excellent question. I was going to ask your brother about that. I didn't have any work with him.
That's my brother's poop?
I don't know if it's his poop or if he's just been collecting it and bringing it out here. I have a lot of questions for him, kiddo.
I have questions too.
Yeah.
But why don't we do stuff with it?
Okay, that's a really good question. I mean, it's natural,
Yeah.
right? It's everybody poops. It's part of our bodies. It's nothing to be ashamed of. But it's also just disgusting.
But what if I want to make mud pies?
Why don't we go find some actual mud? Okay, but first, I'm going to ask you to get into the bathtub and wash everything twice.
Hey,
Oh,
you're new.
yeah. Hey, I didn't think there was another one here.
You're all, shiny and, plump.
Thanks. You're here with me.
What's going on? Am I being replaced?
Okay. I think the toy store wanted some fresh meat on its shelves. Not meat, but fluffier, perkier bunnies on its shelf.
Well, I'm sure they did, but why? Didn't Ashley's parents know that they should not have brought you here? Didn't they understand that this territory was already marked? It's fine for some for some capitalistic retail crazy to avariciously keep wanting new things to fill our lives with more and more stuff filling up the landfills, but in this house we value what we've got.
Hey, you're getting really aggressive. I didn't put myself on the shelf. They put me on the shelf.
I'm just saying, here, this territory is taken. We cling to the past in a good way.
Okay. I value that and all, but what's gonna happen to me?
Have you ever read The Velveteen Rabbit?
My eyes aren't real, so I can get my buttons sewed on.
Well, mine are. That's the point. If you love someone long enough and hard enough till all their fur is gone, and they are rubbed bare, and they are loved so hard that they're ugly, that's when they become real. I'm real, and you're just a fake, beautiful
and I'll always have your back. And as we walk through life together, I promise here in front of all of our family and friends that I will never leave your side, and I will always believe in you.
Well, Sarah, you may be the happiest person in the whole world. Oh.
Now you say your vows.
My vows? 'Cause we wrote our own.
Yes.
You wrote your own.
Yes.
I didn't actually write anything. I've been taking improv classes. So I'd like to ask our friends and family for a one-word suggestion.
Potato.
Potato. Potato. Potato. Hey! I'm like a potato, and I've been baked, but I need garnish. And the garnish I need is chives, sour cream, and my best friend and partner, Sarah.
Okay, that was.
Now you yes and.
Oh, okay. Yes, and I will melt all over you because you're so hot. And I just can't wait to get into your skin.
Wow! Wow!
Can I get a one-word suggestion?
You really gotta learn to work the brain.
Oh, okay.
Ladle.
Ladle. Okay. I can't wait to be in love with you, Ladle.
You know, we learned in 101 classes not to use puns or resort to stupid jokes.
I'm sorry.
But you know what? I don't care. I love you. And even if our life is a scene that just falls flat and nobody else gets it, that I'll get you and you'll get me and we'll have each other's back.
Yeah.
And we'll have trust.
Exactly.
And even if no one approves or applauds, even though they really should, we'll keep going.
Yeah. Okay.
Question. What's a piece of feedback you got that had impact on you at some point in your life? A piece of advice or feedback?
Always assume positive intent.
Always assume positive intent. And do you remember a time when that was especially useful to you, or can you tell us a little bit about a moment when that helped you?
Just dealing with certain people at work who seemed antagonistic, but not necessarily because they were trying to.
Ah, so you're at work and something, great. You assumed that just by assuming positive intent, it seemed like they were enemies or antagonistic, and then not so much. That's happened to me too. Hi. Okay, other piece of advice or feedback that you got at a time it was especially helpful? Yeah.
My mom always tells me things will be better in the morning.
Ah, can you think of a specific morning or night or morning where something looked bad that you're willing to share, and then in the morning it was better?
I went through like a really bad, like I found out my ex was cheating on me, so I took my cat and we stayed in the hotel, and my cat watched the fireworks out the window, which was really adorable. I felt a little better the next day.
That's beautiful. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's fine.
So I know, but thank you for sharing. Anyone else?
Yeah. Do one thing at a time.
Can you think of a specific example where that feedback was helpful to you, or would have been helpful to you?
If I listened to it, it would have been.
Can you think of a specific example?
You know, just starting 3 projects and getting confused about which one was right.
Any specific projects?
Look around.
Yes. So it would be.
Go where you're appreciated.
Go where you're appreciated. Do you have a specific?
companies, relationships, I think where you're appreciated is where you're gonna shine. So how about this one?
I wish we could spend the whole show interviewing you guys.
I want you to.
So tell me your name.
Ethan.
Ethan, and we know Casey, and
Me? Kayla.
Kayla, and Michael Burns. Here we go.
So, Lieutenant,
Yeah.
it looks like the victim was shot 3 times on his way out, and he had stolen money. I'm gonna assume positive intent.
Maybe he was going to just bring the money, like a money service, like to the
Yeah.
people whose money it was.
Maybe he found it, was gonna return it to who it was stolen from.
And the person, and then like the 3 bullets are from like.
Someone wanted to help him on his way and
But
misunderstood.
they tripped and like, oh no, 3 bullets.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's kind of case closed. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, no. Look at the cape. I'm telling you, I'm evil. I'm telling you to your face, I am evil. I tried to blow up the city.
Yeah. But probably, you just had a lot of pent-up frustration, and that's what cities are for, after all, right? They exist for us to go there and get our feelings out.
In a bad way, an evil way, and blow it up and get rid of it because I have things I haven't dealt with.
Exactly. I mean, you were probably an evil little kid,
Yeah.
and didn't have a lot of friends.
No!
Right.
I was so bad.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Just rejected by everybody,
Yes.
all alone all the time.
Yes.
That's sad.
It's evil.
No,
It's
it's
where
sad.
evil thoughts start.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, really, you're just a misunderstood good person.
Oh, you don't have to use that. That word is like if a vampire gets burnt by like sunlight.
Okay,
that
all
word
right,
is like,
okay. But let's say you're just a victim of society. Yeah. Okay. I mean, you didn't want to hurt all those people, did you?
not really.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you thought maybe you could sort of tiptoe between the buildings and everybody would scurry if they had any sense. That's what they would have.
Right.
This is really their fault.
It is their
Right?
fault.
It's their fault.
They're evil.
They're evil.
I just wanted to apologize to you for you crushing my flower shop. I'm very sorry that you crushed my flower shop.
Thank you. I hope your evilness does you wrong.
Yes.
If he hadn't put that flower shop
Then
there,
I wouldn't have.
you wouldn't have marauded onto
Right.
it
Yes.
and destroyed everything.
Right.
Right. I mean, really, the cities, the streets are very narrow. They're very
They
narrow.
really are. I
They're-
tried to clear them out and make them wider for a car to
Exactly.
fit through if someone wanted to go through.
And they don't accommodate for someone your size.
Right.
Just get some sleep. It'll be better in the morning.
See, that's all you need to do.
Yeah. All right. I just need an escape from this evil world that I'm a victim of.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
Why does everyone attack me? Really?
I don't know. Well, you should come where you're appreciated. Yeah. Come on. Let's go.
I'm glad you had a minute because you know how you always tell me I should do one thing at a time?
Yeah.
Well, I prepped 3 patients for surgery at once. I opened up a chest cavity and a cranium, and you see the tonsils there. I'm just I'm overwhelmed. I don't know what to do. I thought I could do all 3 at once. I was so excited.
Dr. Sanders, this is the antithesis of what I told you to do.
I know, but I just I'm like, a new project! Brain surgery! Like, I can't wait to get started.
Chest cavity guy over here. Don't
Okay,
get rude, but
okay.
I'm worried that perhaps by not fully returned.
Thank you.
All right. Well, there's nothing to do about it now. You have 3 projects. You better finish them.
Well, you know how you also said maybe I could delegate?
Oh, yes.
Like maybe you could help me.
I'm helping you.
Okay, but I think we need at least one more doctor in here.
Okay, Dr. Sanders. Yeah. Standing overwhelmed, frozen, and not getting anything done is not helping.
No,
the
I'm
situation.
delegating.
I only washed my hands for one patient.
Yeah, shut her up.
Okay. All right. This is really cutting corners.
Okay, I know.
You cut more than corners.
Look, I think for just
Like a high setting. This is.
I think for the tonsils, you're okay with the.
I can do tonsils.
Yeah,
I'll do tonsils.
Can you do the
Chest cavity?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Thanks. And then when you're done, you can.
What?
I gotta go meditate so that I can remember and just do one thing at a time next time. Thanks, guys.
It's a beautiful fireworks show, isn't it? It's all for you, Jenny. Every town we go to, every city we go to, I call up someone and I say, can you do a fireworks show for my cat? I want you to go where you're appreciated. That's exactly the reaction I was hoping for. Jenny, not many cat owners would do this, I hope you know. Most cats, they go out there, they live their lives, and they think to themselves, no one's ever going to do a fireworks show for me, but this fireworks show is for you. For all cats. But mostly for you. It's not enough. It's not enough, is it? Marcus! Marcus, are you there?
Yeah, what is it?
Marcus, I need you to launch the big one.
Kind of a big one?
Jenny doesn't feel appreciated, Marcus.
Alright, you're ready for it. Here we go.
You're the best damn cat in existence.
Yeah, this is the control tower. I'd like you to adjust your elevation to 2,000 feet.
Adjusting elevation to 2,000 feet.
Also, kind of hang tight. I'm trying something new today. I just want to do one thing at a time. All right. So assume all the other aircraft are going to take care of themselves. Because don't we all need to take care of ourselves?
Hey, this is flight 227. We've been circling for about 4 hours now. Wondering if you might have a clear path for our landing any moment?
Hey, first, I want to let you know I appreciate that circling.
Well,
It's-
that's terrific.
It's
But
great form.
well, thank you very much. But we really need to land. We are running out of fuel, sir.
Well, I just need you to know I'm going through a hard time and need to take care of myself. So if you could just give me a little space, that would be great.
Flight 477 to air traffic control.
Hi there. How are you today?
Well,
Hope the world's treating you well.
things are all right, but we've been circling now for about 5 hours.
That's fantastic.
We're running out of fuel. We need to be landing, or we were directed to this airport.
I'm gonna cut you off because I appreciate. I want you to know I hear what you're saying. I hear that you have a need, and that's not lost on me because we all do, and I sympathize.
We're one of the 7 planes that's been circling now.
I understand that. I understand that. But today I'm focusing on what I need. What I need. I hope all of you can just take a moment and just take a deep breath.
We're running out of oxygen.
Yeah,
We're
we're
running
running
out of Oh, it's you.
Yeah.
You got some nerve showing up here.
Yeah.
What made you think I would ever want to see you again?
Just thought like it's the morning and maybe things look a little better.
Oh, they look better. I see a beautiful, bright, sunny day without you obscuring the horizon.
Well, give me another chance.
Why would I do that?
Because it's the morning and you slept on it and now you're like, it's cool, like you messed up and you know.
No, you're misunderstanding. I see a bright new day.
Yeah, me too.
I see opportunity. I see freedom. I see self-esteem. I see shedding of misguidedness.
Look, I mean, okay, I cheated. But like,
Hey! The butt is the problem.
okay, so I cheated and you could maybe assume positive intent.
I would love to hear more of that.
Well, Jenny, who has the same name as her cat, I needed to just remind myself of how amazing you are by having like just a terrible, terrible hookup with someone else.
Don't worry, it'll look better in the morning. All right, choir. Thank you all for being here and rehearsing for the It's a Brand New Day concert for the new age. We've been in a dark, artificial cave for too long. It's time to go out into the air and sing our advice to the world and the new generation in the form of a magical overlapping, well, no, you have the sheet music there in front of you.
Yes, of course.
So, as we sing all our advice, here we go.
Simpson on your ceiling. Listen to Bart Simpson on your wall. Listen to Bart Simpson on your ceiling. Listen to Bart Simpson on your wall. Listen to Bart Simpson on your ceiling. Listen to Bart Simpson on your wall. Practice stops malpractice. Practice stops malpractice.